have nearly 9,000 students. We test about 8,000 students. And some of my fellow colleagues here have talked about measures. We are measured on all 25 tax measures. And of those tax measures, of the 25 tax measures, only one in our district was gated up with TPM, or Texas Projection Measure. So even without that one TPM, we probably would have been recognized still applying an exception rule. For us in Belton, even as recognized from 2 years ago, that was at 75%, this year's gone, past year's gone to 80%, even as it has increased by 5 percentage points, we feel like our students and teachers and staff have all stepped up to that challenge and have done an outstanding job preparing our students, getting them ready for those tests. So our teachers, they have taken the time, even during lunch, to work with their students. I know of a specific teacher who frequently gave up part of his lunchtime to sit and work with 5th grade students to help them to make sure that they were doing all that they could possibly do. And that particular teacher had, I believe it was 100% passing of his students in math. And so I know that our teachers are doing an outstanding job, and I believe that the TPM is an appropriate measure, and I would hate to see that it be tossed out this one last year. I think that it is appropriate, and I believe that it's benefits to our districts and schools.
Thanks, sir. Buck Hillcrease, Superintendent of Hillsborough.
Thank you, Commissioner. One of the things I want to say about TPM first is that I don't want to get lost in the discussion of TPM. And I'm just going to speak for Hillsborough ISD and let the Commissioner speak for the state. But the amazing growth that our students made this year, and the amazing job that our teachers do every day in the classroom, because that's what it's all about, is what happens in that classroom with those teachers and those kids. And I hope that when you look at the turnaround at Hillsborough ISD especially, and especially at our high school, we don't lose the fact that without TPM, we had growth in some student population testing areas as much as 49 percentage points in 1 year. When you add then TPM on top of that, it allows those students who were a part of that amazing growth, who didn't actually meet the 2100 scale score, be included in the overall projection then later on. It allows for them to be a part of that. And that was what one of the stories I told the Commissioner was that when we announced our ratings and our test success to our high school students, because we put them all in the gym and announced it all at one time to them, because they had definite buy-in on what was going on with our testing. I failed to mention that that's a campus that was unacceptable last year due to student performance, and the kids really bought in, the teachers bought in. And when we left that, after explaining to them that their exemplary performance on those exams and the excitement that was there, kids came by the office wanting to know, did I pass? Did I pass? Actually, the question was I commended? Was I commended? Which was even better. But as we would be able to take those kids in and they were devastated that they weren't passed, we could sit down and show the projection measure to them and say, but look, you helped with this rating for this school, because if you continue on the amazing growth progress that you're on, you will be a part of the success of this school. I feel like that it's a statistically valid analysis, and